Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Hope you guys have been all well and safe, and a massive thank you to you all. G-Man, how you been, bro?
I've been cool, bro. Cool. As you can see, got all my stuff packed up. We've done the bulk of the work today, so most of it's all done. So it alleviates time for the next couple of weekends, man. But that's it, man. 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks gonna go quick. And then we're off to Dubai, man. Almost there. We just everything's kind of good to go. Loads of course, as it would be, loads of issues, loads of obstacles, but step by step we're getting through them. And then that's it, man. We just need to book a place. But we're gonna book a hotel for now, and then we'll get a place later there. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man, just been busy. It's gonna be busy. And I got a busy week at work this week. We got a lot of leadership team in from the US. They're finally traveling to Asia since the pandemic. So we're gonna have them in Asia, and then it's gonna be a busy week at work. So just busy, bro. But always got time for the podcast, bro. We have to do this.
Yeah, no, definite, man. That's good. Yeah, I know it's going to be full on for the next, as you said, couple of months for you. So just, get through it and then go from there, man.
But yeah, my last couple episodes from Singapore, and then it'll be G-Man from Dubai, man. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Looking forward to it.
No, it will be. That's it, man. Oh, guys, make sure you go check the link in the description or the previous video, or go to our social media places. Check out DC UK Comics' page. They've got some awesome giveaways at the moment. Go sign in. It's free, and you could be lucky to immerse yourself in some DC archives. If not, they've got some other cool stuff that they're giving away. And then tomorrow, set up our own giveaway. It should be on the Instagram page and Twitter page, so make sure you go check that out. But other than that, it's been a busy week as well. But we've got Disney invited us to go watch, Disney Plus UK invited us to go watch Andor, which was really good. I really had a great time there. Shout outs to Rachel for coming along as well. It was again, they dropped things last minute, man. So they gave me, well, not really last minute, they gave me about a week's notice, but Andor was awesome, bro. We had B2 come present the show. They gave us 3 episodes, which premiered the next day on Disney Plus. Different gritty, down to earth kind of feel, world building. This is before the Star Wars that we knew. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see where they head with this. Definitely.
All right, cool.
But
I know they've
overall,
been
good.
out on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch them. I haven't had a chance, but I've got the 3 episodes are out, so I'm gonna definitely watch them. Maybe let's see. If anything, I could download them and watch them on the plane when I fly over to Dubai. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to catching up and watching those because it's just before. When is this? This is just before the obviously
This
New
is
Hope.
before Rogue One.
Rogue One. Yeah. Okay. I'll take a look.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Rogue One. I enjoyed Rogue One. That was the one Donnie Yen was in, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I enjoyed that one. That was pretty good. Cool, man. I'll definitely check that out, man.
Yeah, so that's what happened this week.
How was the experience though? Like the Disney experience compared to, because you've been to a lot of the Warner Brother ones, like all of them, right? So how was the first Disney experience? Did it look
I think
different?
this one's almost the same feel, bro. They've got like stormtroopers there. They'll have assets from the movie itself, photo booths and stuff like that for people to enjoy. I think this one was a mixture of a premiere and a multimedia screening. There are 2 different things, and the multimedia screening is for press. You go there, you go watch the movie. They maybe have 1 or 2 things happening, but maybe we'll have 1 or 2 things going on, but it won't be like a premiere where somebody from the movies there or the TV shows there, interacting with fans and then signing things and then kind of going in, presenting the movie. Or then you've got the kids' movies where they do a whole load of stuff and events for the kids before they start, which is, those are my favorite ones. They're actually quite cool.
All right, awesome, man. Cool. Well, I'm glad you got the opportunity and we're in with Disney, man. That's a start. So let's just keep grinding.
They did actually send me something the following day.
Oh, nice. The Walt Disney. Oh, bro, come on. What did they send you? Was there anything good? I can't hear you,
You want to
man.
get your small potty? You want to get your small potty? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello? Hello? Can you get in?
Mm-mm. Uh-oh,
Come on.
we got little Lara coming in. Who doesn't
Take
want
them
to
out
talk to me
quickly.
no more?
Say hello, Sasa.
She doesn't want to talk to me. Mm-mm.
Sure, bro. She has her moods, isn't it?
Tell her
Okay.
to hurry up and get her stuff, man. Trying to work out here,
Can I help?
Lara.
Can I help? No, let's go. Let me help you. Come. Oh, look at you. You need to wash your face, though, girl.
Lara. On that note,
Yes.
I mean, since Kibla's with the Lara, I've been watching
I'll
Naruto
bring it.
and I am loving it. It's so
Yeah.
good, man. I just got back into it because they re-released it on Netflix and it's so good, man. I mean, listen, Dragon Ball was the only other one I watched, which was a series and they go on
Yeah.
forever and this and that.
That's right.
Outside of that, I don't really watch any other animes in the new ones, but Naruto, just the character building and just the drama, just the expressions, the emotionalness, the powers, everything, man. It's just really, really creative, man. With these animes, man. So like I said, I don't watch animes no more, but Naruto, I'm on it. So yeah, definitely been enjoying that. That's my kill time. And Better Call Saul, still watching that. So I've got season 2 now, and that's pretty good as well. That's really good as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. And I wonder if is it Heisenberg? Yeah, from
Breaking
the
Bad.
other one, Breaking Bad. I hope they make a cameo, and I'm sure they will, but I don't know where. But or maybe they will. I don't know. But anyway, 2 good shows that just keeping me occupied right now.
I haven't
Every day I
seen
kind of
Better
watch
Call
1 or 2.
Saul yet. I need to.
Well,
Feel
if
like
you
I need
haven't
to.
seen Breaking Bad, then you won't. I mean, it's not like you won't get it. You definitely. It's not like it's connected, but it's not like you need to watch Breaking Bad, because it's got its own storyline and whatnot. But it's definitely worth watching it because at least you can see where he fits in.
Yeah, no, I do remember watching Breaking Bad. It was really good. It's just
Oh, you have seen it? Okay.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's just 6 seasons, man. You got to invest in it.
Well, I'm doing it. I just do like an episode a day, or yeah. I mean, like if there's nothing else to watch, I'll just watch that. Basically, watch an episode and just
Yeah.
chill. So yeah, man, just looking forward to that. Man, yeah, that's it, man. All this stuff. I can't believe how much shit you can accumulate when you're living somewhere, man. The amount of stuff we just threw away, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And the stuff we just gone through, and the amount of stuff that I'm taking. Oh, shout outs to XM Studio Kids. We need to shout them out, and I'll shout them out again next week. But shout them out, tag the shit out of them. Listen, I bought my Batman White Knight 1/4 scale bicycle edition. So super excited to open it. I was planning to just take it to Dubai. The customer service team there said, the sales team was like, just open it here, just double check it, make sure it's cool before you take it to Dubai, because it'll be very difficult for you to change things after or sort things out. God forbid something happened. Bro, the product, unfortunately, the cape was broken and some other thing was broken as it was delivered. I was crying. But check this out, last week, Sunday night, I filled up their little form of votes or whatever, right? That you have to fill out online.
Yeah.
Monday morning, I get an email back from the customer service team. And, they just they reached out, which I was super appreciative. Like they straight away reached out and showed them. And then she said, the customer service person straight away was like, take it up to this place called Yishen, which is up north. It's a bit out of the way. They were like, can you take it up to our warehouse for further examining and whatnot? And I was like, oh man, I could do that. If that's the process, I'll do it. It's a bit inconvenient, but I'll do it. But they were like, look, you'll send it up there, they'll fix it up for you, or they're giving you parts or whatnot. So on Friday night, I took it up there. They took it. They're like, come back in a week. We'll have it all ready and fixed for you. And I was just like, you know what? The service has been on point. I have to say, I'm glad I checked it here before I took it to Dubai, because I would have cried if I took it to Dubai and it was broken. And I'm hoping when it ships over, it will be safe, but that's up to the shipping company because I'm going to insure it with them anyway. So if they lose, then they're going to have to buy me a new one. But shout out to XM Studios for that customer service, man. I'm super grateful for it. Next Friday, I go pick it up. So hopefully there's no issues. I'll give them another shout out next week. But awesome, bro. And the figure's amazing. It's got I mean, like I said, I'm not putting it together until I get to Dubai, but I counted like, I think it was like 51 different pieces to put this thing together. So when I get to Dubai, when I get my own place, like months from now, it's going to be at least 3-4 months till I eventually try to unpack it and pull it together. Maybe I'll just wait for you and Ash to come over one day. We'll do it together in Dubai. But shout out to the XM Studios customer service, man. They really, like I said, the only inconvenience, I have to go drop it off, but at least they're responsive, man. At least they were responsive, because I was like, I'm moving to Dubai. I really want to, need to get this sorted before then, and they're gonna sort it out. So I'm just grateful for that, man. So yeah.
No, awesome, man. That's great to hear. I mean, customer service is always so important.
Bro, I'm sorry to stop you. I know I was babbling on. Bro, talking to a human being these days is the hardest fucking thing in the world. I've been trying to cancel my internet bills. But no, bro, I can't speak to a human being on phone. Email, no one responds. Website, you don't get anywhere. And I was just like, I'm just gonna have to go to a damn store. Eventually, I managed to get something. They phoned me back and whatever. But I'm like, just speaking to a human being just to cancel my internet was difficult. Everything's difficult to speak to a human. So that's why I was super grateful that they communicated to me straight away with XM Studios and got back to me, because it's always difficult. But yeah, sorry, carry on, bro. Sorry, I just wanted to express that extra bit of frustration with customer service.
Yeah, no, that's what it's about, bro. It's just service interaction, making sure people are notified and stuff like that. Like, it's just a ball. Like, if you're not getting a response, or I feel like you've been in, some companies have been in the business for so long and they still don't know how to resolve shit. It's like, man, you're basic, man.
And also these days, everything needs to be automated. Everything needs to be through robots and whatever. They're trying to use less human beings. It's not, I don't think it's efficient. Some things, yes. What's your bill? Like, maybe pay a bill. But if you got a specific inquiry, like, they should just give you the option straight away to speak to a human. But, like, I'm trying to cancel my thing. And of course, they never want you to cancel, right? But they made it so difficult. There was no options to cancel. And it was so difficult, man. It's like, you make it terribly hard when you're trying to find specific answers. Keep general stuff, okay, keep that automated, keep that through robots. But specific stuff, you've got to give an option for that, man.
No, of course, man, you've got to. But they've come to a point now where they try and make it as difficult as possible to resolve stuff and do things. And it's just the nature of the business, man. They, I don't know, they're moving away from a system where you'd be able to speak to somebody and get it dealt with straight away. There needs to be a time frame that it does it with, because that means it keeps you with the business longer. That means it keeps you on the phone longer. There is all sorts of attachments to it, man. And
definitely,
it's just the way. It's just the way.
Yeah, sometimes speaking to a human being when they don't have a good attitude. I mean, look, Singapore, the customer service is nice in general, but somewhere like UK, Ashraf was telling me, and I know anyway from experience, especially remember when I bought my suit from fucking, who the fuck is called, man? Do you remember that place? Moss Brothers? Moss Bros?
Yeah.
Was it Moss?
Yeah.
I think it was them.
Moss,
Fuck them, because their customer service was shit. So fuck them. And I just remember that the people that had attitude, man. Like, it was just a shit service, and they just had attitude. And I'm the one who's wasting my time and money with you lot, and they're giving me attitude. So sometimes human beings are fucked up too, especially if you don't, people who got attitude and shit. So I don't know, man. It's just difficult. But again, places like Singapore, Dubai, where people are truly hustling to keep their job, they will show you pure respect, and you can resolve things with them. Whereas in the UK, I just remember that experience, and Ash was telling me some shit recently as well. Like, these people don't really care, and they're just making your life difficult, and they just got attitude. And I'm just like, you know what?
I don't want to be there, bro.
The job. Yeah, so they don't deserve the job. If you don't want to be there, you don't deserve it. Like, get the fuck out of there. Like, don't work there, right? And don't say that you're hustling. No. If you're hustling, you will hustle and you will do the job to the best of your abilities. But if you're trying to tell me some bullshit about you're hustling, but then you're a piece of shit trying to work, then you don't deserve that job. Someone else who will truly hustle deserves that more than you. I don't care, man. Like, you gotta be nice to people, man, because bad vibes, man. I mean, listen, man, real quick, I'm getting my stuff sorted out, shipped out. The dude who came to survey it, from Asian Tigers, the most jolliest dude. But when he left me on a high. He left both of us on a high. the most jolliest guy I swear to God in Singapore. And both of us was like, I feel so happy now. Like this guy was so nice and he just had a nice voice and a nice tone and very jolly. And I was like, that's what you need in the world. I know everyone can't be like that, but he left here where I was like, I'm gonna take his service. Even the next day we had another company car. I was like, nah, man, that guy was so jolly. I'm freaking going with them. And he left us in a good mood. You know what I mean? Like that's how good he was. Like, bro, positive. Just your vibe, man. When people give negative vibes, then I'm gonna be like, well, fuck you. Like, what? Like, fuck you. But if they're positive, then you're gonna be positive, and you can
of course,
resolve things better.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it's
All right,
about,
man.
though, man. It's how you go about things, man. And people need to. I don't know, man. It's a weird time, anyway. I mean, UK is a whole different ball game. You know, people are in it because I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it recently. I think social media plays a big part of that as well, because everybody's going on like, you know, life is good and, you know, the rest of it. And they don't really talk about the everyday struggles that they go through. I mean, Archer did a video yesterday about dyslexia, which I thought was actually a really good video because it's about real world issues, about real world things that people suffer and stuff like that. It's the same thing. We both suffer it as well. People don't on trends like that. They don't talk about mental health. They're talking about where they've been, where they're going, uh, the hustle and grind. But really and truly, in the background, that's not really happening. And people see that on social media. But I mean, it's the first thing people look at when they wake up in the morning. They see people on holiday. They see people so-called look like they're having a great time, and then you have to look at that shit before you go to work. Like that's already thrown your mind off.
Yeah, and they're doing the same. The thing is, those people are doing the same thing. Like they post up a nice picture, and listen, I'm the same. I rarely post anything negative. So last week I posted
No.
something about my landlord being racist, and I haven't done something like that in a while. But I have to express that. But generally, all my shit is like, you know, me training, some geek out stuff, watching TV. So it is mostly like me having a fun time. But yes, but trust me, I've been stressing the last week and a half, especially with the landlord and the way they've been treating me and whatnot. I've been stressing. But yeah, I mean, I don't really put that on Instagram and all that sort of shit. I mean, I guess that's catered for, you know, positive. I don't know. I don't want to say positive shit. I don't know what. I don't want to
really
say
positive.
fake shit.
It's like,
yeah. I don't want to say fake shit either because I am training. When I post up something about me training jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, I'm doing that. I'm still hustling. But it's not like, I don't know, there's certain things that change. I mean, when I get to Dubai, I'll be posting a lot of pictures there. One thing I don't post of anymore is food. I've kind of got away from that just because I don't, some people do, I stopped doing it. I just, you know, I don't know, in my head, I was like, you know what, people out there without food, I don't want to be posting like I'm eating this delicious burger and whatnot. So I guess that was just something reality check there. But I used to post my food pictures all the time. And people used to get like, oh my God, you're having such a great time eating great food. But then I think after one Ramadan, I was like, you know what? I need to stop posting food pictures because there's people out there in the world that don't get food. But anyway, I'm still posting other glamorous shit out there anyway. But yeah, social media, man.
I know it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But yeah, people are having a shit time in the UK, bro, and that's the honest truth. They don't know. It's a hard one. Definitely a hard one. I'm having it's not easy.
Guess who's moving out with me, bro? Well, not with me, sorry. Who's gonna be there too? Riyadh, Shad's little brother. He's moving to Dubai next week. And he was saying, gee, like, first he was like, gee, you've always inspired me, the fact that you've been living out, and I can't believe that we're actually going to be living abroad together. But two, he's like, UK's a shithole. And I agree with him. I'm like, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to come back right now, because UK is a shithole. The politics, the tax, and all that sort of shit, the inflations. Like, right, that's why I don't want to come back right now. And that's why he's going to be out there too. So it'd be great to have him out there. And I told him, tell your family that I'm going to be there, so at least your mom and dad won't worry too much about you. I mean, he's a grown-ass man now anyway, but I'm just like, at least you got me and I got you there too. So, and we almost got scammed. Sorry, I'm expressing everything, man. This is another part of stress. We almost got scammed trying to look for a place in Dubai, bro. So we're trying to look for a place. It's difficult because every time you're searching, the pictures look basic. When you see something you like, you message. They say, oh, it's not available, or that's not the actual cost. It's just so much mess. Anyway, we saw one place. We were like, this is too good to be true. Like quite central, great price. We're like, let's do it. Let's email them. We're emailing loads of other people. So this one emails us back and we're having back and forth conversations. We're getting excited. We're like, oh my God, let's book this. Let's book this. So I told the missus, all right, look, just have the conversation with him, and if it's all good, book it, man. Let's be done with this. So I gave her my card and whatnot. I was cycling to training. This was Thursday night, 10 p.m. Sorry, cycling to training. On the way, I'm thinking this is gonna be awesome if we book this place. It looks sick, it's huge, and blah blah blah. But then I was like, let's just check if it's a scam. So I finished cycling. I'm walking to training. I send the missus a message. I'm like, hey, look, looks awesome. Just look into it. If it looks good, then let's book it. But just do a quick Google search and see if it's a scam. At that same time, bro, she's already on Google checking it out. She sent an email to TripAdvisor and whatnot. It's a scam, bro. We almost got scammed. She found out that it's a legit scam. This is what they do. And I was just like, holy shit, we are so lucky, because with all the stress that I've been going through, if I got scammed, I'll be crying, bro. So, man, it's difficult. But when you're in that situation, you're trying to book relocation companies, place to stay, this and that. We haven't even got a place to stay yet. So, you know, you get desperate and you just book something, and we could have get scammed. So, tough, man. But we need to check hotels today and book a little something straight away. At least give us an extra couple of days of leeway. So
that's right.
Just be careful out there, guys, man. Scammers are out there, big time.
No, it happens, man. It happens. You've got to be really careful on it. You've got to be so careful, because you get caught off guard, man. And as you said, you would lose, bro.
I would be crying.
And because when you're in extreme pressure as well, you're trying to sort out quite a lot of stuff. You'll just miss details, isn't it? And you know, before you knew it, like you were saying, no, I'm gonna go training, just book it. You know, something kind of said, you know what? Hold on, let me just double check, because this is too good to be true.
They all were like, oh, if you book more than 2 months, we'll give you extra discount. And I was like, hold on, my landlord here is a dick, has expressed herself recently to be a racist dick. And they just like bring me back to that. I was like, how come this landlord's trying to be so nice? Like, it just occurred to me, and the missus thought the same thing. And they were like, you just got to pay up front. And we're like, pay up front. Lucky we checked it, man. Now, even with it, so what I'm trying to do is we're going to book. Riyadh is working in real estate as well. How crazy how those things work out. So he's moving next week, and he goes, G, I'm working for a real estate company. So once I settle in, when you come on the 14th, on the 15th, I can help try and arrange someone to take you to a few places, for temporary places, so you can actually see them and book them straight away. And I'm just like, you know how it's crazy how things just work out in that way. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to book a hotel for a couple of days, and then Riyadh's going to be there. And he's gonna hopefully, I won't rely on him, but he's gonna try and maybe help something out. But it's just amazing to be like, bro, I'm looking for a place to stay, and you're gonna be working in the business, and you're moving there a week before I'm there. Like, it just works out. It's alhamdulillah, things like, you know, when you keep faith. I know I don't lose faith, but I get angry and shit, go crying and whatnot. But God's always watching out for me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird how that worked out, but I'm like,
no, exactly.
Oh, man, yeah.
No, that's cool, man. That's good to hear. Definitely good to hear. Let us.
Should we
get
let's
into
jump the news?
Yeah,
into the geeky news. I know we'll be conversating a lot. Hopefully, I think we might send them a link, but let's just quickly get into it. All right, quick. First one, Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans joined the cast of Amazon Studios action comedy Red One. So just those two together, I mean, it just makes things possibly exciting. Chris Evans.
No, definitely. It'd be awesome. Definitely a good match. And let's see who, you know, they released a whole bunch of trailers, Netflix, man. They had the Tadam event, you know, where they release interviews and things and ongoing projects and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a good couple of trailers that are out. I haven't had the chance to react to them or anything. But no, them two would be awesome together, man. You know, it'd be good fun to see what they do.
What the fans will see, Captain America and Black Adam, innit? All right, cool. Let's move on. Amazon's Blade Runner 2099 will naturally take place 50 years after Denis Villeneuve. Yeah. Blade Runner 2049, Ridley Scott's 2049 writer Michael Green will serve as an executive producer. So I personally did not enjoy Blade Runner 2049, right? That was the one that was with Ryan Gosling. I found it very, very boring, my opinion. So the original will always be the best. I just did not find this one in. I watched it and I would never watch it again because it was that boring.
Yeah, so
In my
no,
opinion.
I mean,
So I don't know what a
it
TV
looked
show
great,
could
but
do.
yeah, I just don't know, man. I think they should have left it, to be honest. I think we're coming to a point now in Hollywood where I feel like they're struggling, bro.
I don't know if they're
Yeah.
struggling, but like because I don't know if they're struggling, right? But it's just kind of like unique stories coming up with those sort of things is a bit more difficult, maybe a bit more difficult. I don't know.
I mean, we're in an era now where franchises and universes have grown, and you can do that. You know, Marvel have gone into, you know, from doing comic books to movies to TV shows to, you know, they've done a whole bunch of stuff and it's working for them. I think everybody else is trying to take on the same formula and go from there. And then, yeah, just, I don't know. I think Blade Runner should have been left, to be honest.
One of those classic
That's
movies,
one
isn't
of
it?
those. I think they should have left that. They should have left that. But anyway, it is
But
what
it's
it is.
yeah, I guess with technology these days, they really wanted to create something new, you know what I mean? Because that movie was ahead of its time back then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just found it boring, my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't
All
like
right,
it.
moving
It
on.
was,
Yeah. Moving on. Cool. What do you got? What have I got here? Snoop Dogg launches a YouTube channel to help kids learn social and emotional skills. I thought that was quite interesting.
yeah.
Obviously, you know, Snoop Dogg's a legend coming from
Yeah.
his background, from the 90s hip hop. We're talking about, just Death Row and all that sort of shit. And just him developing and helping kids is interesting, you know what I
No,
mean?
that's really
Especially for a
good take,
YouTube
bro.
channel. Yeah, and at least he's doing a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm sure he's got and he's been doing loads of stuff. I think he like does a kids American football team and all this sort of stuff for the community
Yeah.
and whatnot. But it's great that he's launching something like that because there's a lot of shit on YouTube, including us. We're on there too. Check us out, guys. But it's great that him with his platform trying to help kids and all that sort of stuff. I think that's an amazing thing.
No, definitely is. Definitely is. It's quite good. And, you know, I think some people are taking it into their own hands to say, you know what, let me try and bring something to the table. It's their time to give back, in it, I suppose, isn't it?
And
Their time
kids are
to,
watching YouTube, bro. Like, look at Idris, for example. Like, they
mm,
don't watch TV, they don't watch Netflix or any of that. Kids are on YouTube all day.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Idris knows exactly what YouTube is. He knows what he wants to watch. Now, say some of the shit that he watches, Minecraft and shit. So I wish he didn't watch that stuff. But say if he got hooked on one of Snoop Dogg's educational ones, I mean, that would be a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So. And you do that sometimes with Lara and whatnot. It's like, you know what, I just take the YouTube and watch a video, right? So if he can make some educational videos where they can be, you could just put your kid on. I know you don't want to keep them on phones, but the reality is they're gonna get on the phones regardless one day. So it's good that there's these educational ones.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna quickly go for the next three, and then we could spend the last 10 minutes talking about She-Hulk, yeah? Because we've got 10 minutes left. So Jack Reacher season 2, they started production, right? So that should be awesome. I enjoyed the first one. Punisher rumors keep coming up again. There was a conflict issues with the Jessica Jones character. I forgot her name. What's her name again?
I can't remember.
Yeah, for
Top of my head
Daredevil
right now. Yeah.
Born Again.
Okay.
So
All right.
apparently John Bernthald's going to step in as Punisher. That's what I'm reading, and it's rumors. Oh, it says rumors. Until it's confirmed, don't get me too excited, guys. Don't make me get excited. Don't do this to me. What was Jack Hawkeye when he says that to Black Widow in Endgames? Don't give me hope or something like that. Whatever that. Remember?
Yeah, don't give me
That's
hope.
how I'm feeling. When I see that, that's how I feel. All right, Miss Marvel season 2. There's been rumors of that,
Nice.
or I think they've
That'd be
gone
good.
greenlit that. So that should be awesome. And all right, cool.
All right.
She-Hulk,
One more thing, just to let people know,
oh,
like from the Star Wars universe, Darth Vader's James Earl Jones retires from voicing the role. That was
who the hell else
news
gonna
from
do
yesterday.
it?
Well, I mean, they've got voiceovers and they've got other things, and I don't know. It'd be digital maybe, and he still gets paid, but he won't actually physically go to the booth and do what he was doing originally. And
Damn.
my guy's like coming up to 100 years old, man. Bless him. He's still
He
doing
probably
it, bro.
done Obi-Wan, and it was like, I'm not feeling this no more. But you know what I mean? Because that was the last one, right?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, he is old school, man. Another legend. Hold your fire. Remember Three
Yeah,
Fugitives?
fucking, I love that movie. I love that
Yeah.
movie, man. Such a good film.
And
He's done.
Mufasa. He does
Yeah,
Mufasa as well, right?
yeah. That's right. That's right. So
Yeah.
yeah, good on him, man. He's got a massive catalogue of movies I'll always remember. But yeah, that line from Three Fugitives will always get me.
Great movie, man.
Cool.
Cool, man. Well, should we talk about the main thing, which is She-Hulk? I mean, you've obviously seen my review again. Did you watch it? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
Go on. I'll let you. I mean, if you haven't seen my review, you can see I basically didn't like it again. But Kibbs, you go, man. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think what Marvel have done with this program is that it's supposed to be, it's a test, bro. Whether people like it or not, it's a test. All of these shows that are coming out now, it's a test. If they work, if they continue, they will continue. Just the quality of the show is bad, bro.
Mm.
The
I had
shows
no
are bad. They're
highlights from
not.
this week's episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing on there. You know, it's a random. I mean, she even says it as well, bro. You know what I mean? Breaking the full force saying it's a random episode, and you're like, oh, basic. Like, there's nothing trying to keep me
Shit.
on this. And you're right. It's probably not the targeted audience. We're not the targeted audience. This is
We're
not
not,
your
no.
This is not going to be your. The thing is, they could open this up quite big and do quite a lot of stuff on there. I mean, the conversation I had with Clinton last week, you know, they could have Heroes for Hire on there. You know, they could have dropped in Luke Cage and a new Iron Fist and stuff like that. But they're just going on some random journey with a character where I feel like it's so rushed, bro. The CGI is horrendous and it's killing me. And I'm a guy who I really like back up the guys that do artwork and CGI and graphics and, you know, all the physical stuff. And to see that, and it's like, come on, man, that's Marvel money, man.
Agreed,
Yeah,
bro. I mean, you
and
saw
hash
my
out the
review.
story a bit. Yeah,
Even the B plot line in this, the B plot line with the Mr. In the what's the
Mr.
word?
Immortal.
Immortal, and
Yeah,
it was so bad. I was so pointless. And the wedding was so pointless. And the fight she had with Titania was shit. I was like, it was so bad. Everything about it for me was just, but that's what I realized. I'm not the target audience. Like,
yeah,
I'm only watching it because of the MCU. Now, if it weren't MCU, no way in hell I'll watch it. But I am only watching it. And don't get me wrong, you know, if we didn't watch it, then you wouldn't know that Hulk's gone somewhere. You wouldn't know that Wong had the fight in Shang-Chi for there was a reason that you wouldn't know these things. So only reason why I'm watching it. But I think like rather than me shitting on the show, which I have been, I'm just gonna say I am not the target audience, and I've accepted that after three wasted episodes for me. And I don't even watch the breakdowns, you know, like New Rock Stars and Screen Crush, they do the breakdowns. I'm not into the show that at all, that I don't even watch those, because normally I do watch those regardless, but I haven't even watched those. I'm not even giving those a chance because of how I'm not interested in this show. Last week they teased Daredevil and we didn't get shit. This week I was like, that was basic in my
but you know
opinion.
what? I feel like it's a weird one because it's you know, the first two episodes were kind of good, like really. Then they showed the trailers where they, you know, they already. I think they spoiled it by already giving us Daredevil, by giving us in the trailer, but it was a way to wheel people in. So they're smart when it comes to that, but it works. So people are gonna watch it, but Daredevil, Daredevil. You know, they're gonna watch every single episode till they see Daredevil. You know what I mean? Then it's like, oh, the show was shit, but you know, I don't even want to shit on it that badly either, bro. But it's just a watch. It's become. I didn't want Marvel to become that show where it's almost like CW feel, and that I can watch it in the background while I was doing work. I didn't want it to be. If it's come to that, quite difficult to say because just that's how you know the quality is run really low. Like, you know, Miss Marvel, I could sit through all of it. I didn't have to look at my phone or have it playing in the background. I mean, as I said, it again. I'm not even the target audience for Miss Marvel, but I still watched it because I was like, you know, I feel like they had a bit more effort to it. They've taken longer to do it. I feel like She-Hulk was
Yeah.
completely rushed, bro.
Well, at least with Miss Marvel, there was a lot of history and all that sort of stuff behind it as well, like the partition and all that. So there's that behind it. Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, especially the last three episodes, didn't have shit at all, like to carry on the story or be it some history or whatever. It was just
It just feels like a Friends
I know, but it was just like you said, man. Marvel has literally, those 3 episodes have become like a CW filler sort of crappy things, wedding, stupid this and that. Like they literally have turned into that with this show, and I just think that's basic. You've definitely lost quality
Titania
there.
woman, yeah? Is she like superhero or something? Like she got powers or something?
Yeah, so one company in the comics, I don't know the exact details, but a company, and I think they were mentioned in the first episode or whatnot. She had a court case with them or whatever. They do an experiment on her or some shit like that. And I think even Dr. Doom has had like used her and whatnot. But that's her main villain. And the fights that they have, bro, I don't even feel no animosity, man. Some
No,
bullshit
but it's not
Instagram
even that.
fights.
No, it's like they didn't really build that up. I mean, she punches Jen like a proper strong person would punch somebody, and it just didn't make sense.
Oh yeah, she should be dead. Like, right?
Yeah,
Like
she should. Well,
it's
no,
it's like
no,
Bruce
Jen.
Banner.
Well, Jen, yeah,
Well, no, but
she
if
won't
If
die
he punched
because it will
Bruce
turn.
Banner,
Yeah, it turns into Hulk.
yeah, exactly.
That didn't really happen. And then they don't really explain to Tanya like how could she punch somebody that you didn't even tell me that she had some sort of powers. If anybody who didn't know Marvel knew that it was an arch enemy from the comic books, we wouldn't have known that she had some sort of super strength as well. They didn't make sense.
Yeah, but I find that animosity that they got here there is none. I think their battle is rubbish, bro. She slips on ice and busts her teeth. I'm like, are you serious? That it's more affected her Instagram and her look more than a real animosity between She-Hulk and I was like, this is shit. Anyway, bro, like I said, we're not the target audience, and we at the end of the day, this whole MCU, we love it and whatnot, but you have to understand within there is different genres, and with this specific one, we're not the target audience. So I shouldn't be too spoiled, but still, I guess I am because you've already trapped me in, and now you're giving me shit that I don't like. You're pushing me away. Like that's my opinion, but I'm not
No,
again this
exactly.
specific show, not the target audience.
No, exactly, bro. That's how you got to see it. That's how you got to see it.
All right,
All
man.
right,
We
cool.
got a minute.
We got less than a minute left. So massive thank you to everybody that has supported the channel in the past couple of weeks. You guys are absolutely amazing. Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms. But if not, guys, the main thing is comment, dislike, subscribe to the channel, notified. We got loads of content that comes out on the channel. And recently we've seen a massive engagement on there. So massive thank you. And shout outs to Raheem out with the Black Adam poster that I put out recently. Shout outs to YK2K. Hopefully I said that right. Little brother always watches, always excited. So that's amazing. But guys, check out DC Comics giveaway and make sure you check out our giveaway tomorrow. We'll catch you up soon. One love, bro. Take care. Peace.
Peace.